so good. And the Golden Globe goes to Demi Moore.
The shocking reason the Golden Globes refused to nominate Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is having one of the biggest years of his entire career. 4 major projects, a massive fan resurgence, social media going crazy every time his face appears, and yet the Golden Globes completely ignored him again. But what if I told you the real reason goes way deeper than a simple snub? What if the truth involves hidden Hollywood politics, a prestige bias, and a surprising rule Keanu refuses to follow? Stick with me because today we're going all the way in. Welcome back to Celeblix Life, where we pull back the velvet curtain on Hollywood's biggest secrets, scandals, and mysteries. If you love Keanu Reeves, celebrity drama, or just want the truth the industry refuses to tell you, take 1 second to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our weekly deep dives. Now, let's get into it because the Keanu Reeves situation at the Golden Globes is a lot messier than it looks. Today, we're breaking down the real reasons, yes, plural, why the Golden Globes have refused to nominate Keanu Reeves for decades, even in a year where he's in 4 major productions. We're talking his massive 2024-2025 film lineup, why critics consistently underrate him, how Hollywood politics determine nominations, the prestige bias that works against him, and the shocking industry rule Keanu refuses to play along with. You'll definitely want to watch this one till the end. Keanu's massive 2025. Before we break down the Hollywood drama, we need to talk about just how big Keanu's year actually is. Because this isn't some slow season, this isn't a quiet year that would justify a lack of nominations. 2024 and 2025 might be one of the strongest runs of Keanu's entire career. Let's break it down. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Keanu as Shadow. Yes, you heard that right. Keanu Reeves shook the entire internet when it was confirmed he would voice Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic 3. Fans went wild. The trailer alone pulled millions of views instantly, and Keanu's voice performance? Cold, intense, mysterious, absolutely perfect. This is one of the most highly anticipated family blockbuster films of the year. And yet, not even a whisper of awards talk. Good Fortune, Keanu as Gabriel, the angel. Then he switches gears completely. In 2025's Good Fortune, Keanu plays a literal angel, soft-spoken, comedic, and emotional. It's a full 180 from the dark, brooding roles people associate him with. Older audiences love this. Critics called it refreshing. Some fans said this was his best performance in a decade. Still, no nomination, not even a consideration. Ballerina, returning as John Wick. Then comes a John Wick spin-off, Ballerina, where Keanu returns as the legendary hitman. Even though it's a spin-off, his appearance was treated like a major cinematic event. Theaters literally erupted when he stepped on screen. Social media exploded, and honestly, it shows his contribution to modern action cinema is still unmatched. But again, award voters don't care. Not even a supporting category nod. Nothing. So what's going on here? Keanu has done animation, comedy, action, and documentary storytelling. 4 different genres in 1 year. He's everywhere. He's working. He's diversifying. He's at his peak. So why does the Golden Globes refuse to nominate him? The answer starts with something Hollywood insiders call the prestige bias. Award shows love to pretend they're about talent, but they're really about prestige. Drama, biopics, suffering, crying on screen, transformational roles. If an actor isn't playing a tortured genius, an addict, a dying parent, or a historical figure, award voters simply don't look their way. And when it comes to action icons, forget it. Hollywood has always had a bias against blockbuster stars. Let's be real. Tom Cruise rarely gets nominations. Jackie Chan is barely recognized. Samuel L. Jackson didn't get his first Oscar nomination until very late. Even Bruce Willis and The Rock get ignored completely. Award voters just don't respect action. Period. And that alone puts Keanu at a major disadvantage, because Keanu Reeves is the face of modern action filmmaking. The Matrix, John Wick, Speed, Constantine, 47 Ronin, Point Break. But here's a twist. Even when he does give subtle, emotional performances, they still ignore him. And this leads us to the next one. The industry doesn't see him as awards material. This part gets messy because it's about perception. Hollywood has spent years calling Keanu too quiet, too subtle, emotionally reserved, wooden. Yes, people still use that word. Critics in the 90s and early 2000s loved to mock him. Even when fans adored him, critics often didn't get him. But let's be fair, Keanu's style of acting is different. He acts with calm energy, controlled expression, internal emotion, soft dialogue, stillness, and presence. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's not Oscar bait. Older fans love this about him. It feels real, grounded, human. But award voters, they want big, they want dramatic, they want explosive. So even when Keanu delivers excellent performances, they don't fit the industry's outdated idea of award-worthy acting. And here's where it gets even deeper, because everything we've discussed so far, the prestige bias, the perception issues, the genre discrimination, all of it leads to the one shocking reason that nobody talks about. The real reason the Golden Globes refused to nominate Keanu Reeves. And that's exactly where we'll continue in the next part. The shocking reason. All right, here we go. Every celebrity watcher knows the Golden Globes can be political, but most viewers don't know. What the public rarely hears is that nominations aren't based solely on performance. They're based on campaigning. You heard that right. To get nominated for a Golden Globe or any major Hollywood award, actors have to attend private industry dinners, shake hands with voters, sit for special interviews, post for magazine award spreads, visit the right parties, build relationships with the Hollywood foreign press, spend time at networking events, do for your consideration campaigns, project a certain social image. Essentially, lobby for votes. And here's the twist. Keanu Reeves has never participated in awards campaigning. Not once. Not ever. He has openly said he doesn't care about awards. He doesn't show up to woo voters. He doesn't do the politics. He doesn't make friends for career gain. He doesn't play the game. And to Hollywood, that is unforgivable. Award voters don't like it when an actor refuses to kiss the ring, especially someone as influential, beloved, and globally powerful as Keanu Reeves. As one insider once put it, the industry respects Keanu, but it doesn't reward him. He doesn't participate in the system, so the system doesn't include him. This is the real secret. This is the real reason Keanu Reeves gets ignored. And the Golden Globes in particular, they are known for rewarding people who play the political game well. Keanu is the complete opposite of that culture. He's private, he's humble, he disappears between movies, he avoids Hollywood parties, he refuses to self-promote, he keeps his life peaceful and simple. And in a town built on networking and ego, that makes him an outsider. A beloved outsider, but still an outsider. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more deep dive celebrity truths like this, hit that subscribe button now. It really helps the channel grow. All right, back to the story. Hollywood hates humility. Now here's where the story gets even more surprising. Keanu Reeves' humility, the exact reason fans adore him, is actually something that hurts him in award season. Think about it. This is a man who has given away millions of his earnings, quietly paid for crew member surgeries, bought gifts for stunt teams, rides the subway, walks alone without bodyguards, takes photos with fans patiently, lives without ego, treats everyone with kindness. But Hollywood? Hollywood isn't built on quiet kindness. Hollywood is built on aggressive self-promotion, showiness, performance, strategy, image, fame hierarchy, and competition. Keanu's personality, gentle, soft-spoken, minding his own life, clashes with everything award voters look for. To them, humility looks like lack of ambition, lack of theatrical personality, lack of prestige culture behavior. And in some twisted way, Keanu is too normal for award voters to take seriously. Because in their minds, award-winning actors must be larger than life, dramatic, showy, theatrical, loud. Keanu? He's grounded, calm, composed, emotionally real, and Hollywood still doesn't know how to reward that. Hollywood's unwritten rules. There's another layer that fans don't usually think about. Award voters love actors who reinvent themselves, transform physically, cry on cue, do heavy monologues, gain or lose weight for roles, play historical figures, play sick or suffering characters. Keanu doesn't choose those roles. He chooses philosophical action, subtle emotional arcs, stoic characters, spiritual roles, characters who speak less and feel more, characters who move quietly through the world, stories with moral or existential themes. That kind of storytelling is powerful, especially to older audiences who grew up loving his calm intensity. But to award voters, it's not prestigious enough. In other words, Hollywood doesn't reward Keanu because he refuses to become something he's not. And that's one of the most authentic things about him. By the way, if you're watching this far, you clearly love Keanu as much as we do, so don't forget to subscribe. It helps our channel reach more fans who appreciate the truth behind Hollywood's biggest secrets. So let's bring everything together. Why won't the Golden Globes nominate Keanu Reeves? Here's the truth. He doesn't campaign. He doesn't play politics. He's too humble for the award culture. He doesn't do prestige drama. Critics underrate his subtle acting. He's an action icon, a genre award shows ignore. He refuses to sell himself for awards. He doesn't fit the industry's idea of award-winning acting. He stands apart from the Hollywood system. And most importantly, Keanu does not live for the spotlight. He lives for the work. Award voters respect him, but they don't reward him. The irony? Fans don't care. They love him more because he stays true to himself. And that's the part Hollywood still hasn't understood. So let me know in the comments. Do you think Keanu Reeves deserves a Golden Globe nomination? Drop a heart if the answer is yes. And if you want more Hollywood secrets, celebrity deep dives, and honest breakdowns the industry doesn't want you to hear, subscribe to Celeblux Life so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.